Luxury cars have transformed more in the last 3 decades than in the entire history of the automobile. From the refined, elegant machines of the 90s to the ultra-technological masterpieces of 2026, this is the story of luxury reinvented. In the 1990s, luxury meant something very specific: silence, comfort, and effortless power. This was the era that perfected the modern luxury sedan. Introducing legendary V12 engines, interiors lined with the softest leather, and advanced safety systems that were decades ahead of their time. Think about the icons of this decade. The 1995 Mercedes-Benz S600 with its whisper-quiet V12 was an engineering marvel, a rolling bank vault that isolated you from the world. Then there was the Lexus LS400, the car that shocked the German giants with its impeccable reliability and a cabin so quiet you could hear a pin drop. And of course, the BMW 750iL, a driver-focused powerhouse that blended performance with pure indulgence. These weren't cars built to be flashy or ostentatious. They were built for pure, unadulterated comfort, not for show. They were understated monuments to engineering excellence. The 2000s changed everything. Technology, once a background feature, burst onto the main stage. The turn of the millennium saw a dramatic shift as screens began to replace rows of physical buttons. Navigation systems, once a costly and rare option, became standard equipment. The Mercedes S-Class W240 introduced a more streamlined, tech-focused design, while BMW's controversial E65 7 Series brought us the iDrive system, a precursor to the infotainment controllers we see in every car today. This decade also marked the spectacular return of the Maybach brand, with the 57 and 62 models, which redefined ultra-luxury with features like reclining rear seats and champagne coolers. Cars were becoming smarter, more complex, and, you guessed it, much more expensive. The Audi A8, with its mighty W12 engine and aluminum space frame, further pushed the boundaries of what a luxury sedan could be. During the late 2000s, luxury fused with raw, unapologetic power. The idea of a quiet, comfortable cruiser wasn't enough anymore. The wealthy wanted performance that could rival supercars. This was the era where twin-turbo engines became the norm. Handcrafted interiors reached new heights of artistry, and technologies previously seen only in private jets made their way into production cars. The Bentley Continental GT was a game-changer, a grand tourer that combined old-world British craftsmanship with the brute force of a Volkswagen-developed W12 engine. Rolls-Royce, under BMW's ownership, launched the Phantom 7, an automotive masterpiece that was as much a statement of wealth as it was a mode of transportation. And then there were the performance variants. The Mercedes S65 AMG, with its colossal twin-turbo V12, was a luxury limousine with the heart of a muscle car. Even the elegant Maserati Quattroporte joined the party, offering Italian flair and a Ferrari-derived V8 engine. Luxury cars were no longer just comfortable, they were becoming icons of power and wealth. The 2010s introduced the era of hyperluxury. It was no longer about just the engine or the leather. The focus shifted to the overall experience. Features that once seemed like science fiction became must-haves for the discerning buyer. We're talking about seats that could give you a hot stone massage, panoramic roofs that made the cabin feel like a glass atrium, and night vision systems that could see in the dark. The Rolls-Royce Wraith, with its starlight headliner made of fiber-optic lights, turned the roof into a personal planetarium. The Bentley Molson stood as a bastion of traditional coach building, with every stitch and piece of wood trim crafted by hand. Porsche proved that luxury could be sporty with the Panamera Turbo, a four-door sedan that drove like a 911, and the Range Rover SV Autobiography showed that ultimate luxury could also conquer any terrain. Luxury was no longer just about the ride, it was about creating an unforgettable experience. By the 2020s, the luxury car world was turned on its head by a silent revolution: electricity. Electric domination began, and the very definition of luxury performance was rewritten. Silence became the new power. The instantaneous neck-snapping torque of electric motors made even the mightiest V12s feel almost sluggish. Range, software, and autonomous driving capabilities became the new centerpieces of futuristic comfort and status. The Mercedes EQS, with its massive hyperscreen dashboard, felt like a command center from a spaceship. The BMW i7 offered a mind-blowing 31-inch theater screen for rear passengers. Newcomers like Lucid with its Air Sapphire challenged the old guard, delivering over 1,200 horsepower and record-breaking range. The Tesla Model S Plaid proved that a family sedan could accelerate faster than most hypercars, and even the most traditional brand of them all, Rolls-Royce, embraced the future with the Spectre, its first all-electric vehicle, proving that the silent, effortless glide of electric power is the ultimate luxury. And that brings us to today and the near future of 2026. Here, luxury has reached a level that is almost difficult to comprehend. We're not just talking about cars anymore. We are talking about rolling masterpieces, some costing well over $10 million. These are the new age of billionaire cars. Forget driving AI chauffeurs are becoming a reality, learning your preferences and navigating the world for you. Dashboards are becoming holographic displays that float in midair. We're seeing self-healing paint that can repair minor scratches on its own, and interiors inspired by spaceships using materials you'd expect to find on a mission to Mars. The Bugatti Tourbillon blends a naturally aspirated V16 engine with electric motors in a package that is part hypercar, part Swiss watch. Concepts from Mercedes Maybach and Bentley show a future of bespoke, electrified land yachts. Electric hyper-engines are delivering power figures that were once thought impossible, all while producing zero emissions. The future of luxury isn't just about driving, it's about existing in a personalized high-tech sanctuary on wheels. In just 30 short years, the luxury car has evolved from a simple symbol of status into an extraordinary machine that pushes the very limits of imagination. From the deep, satisfying roar of a V12 engine to the profound silence of an electric giant, the technology has changed completely. But one thing has never changed. Luxury is not just transportation. It's a statement. It's an experience. It's a lifestyle. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this journey through time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more stories about the world's most incredible machines.